recording.
Mal?
Wow.
Are you
That's
meowing now, Mr. Krabs?
Have we reached Norgru time clock?
Yep. Alright.
I say Gru's butts.
Bruise butts.
Groove butts.
Alright then. So, 2 weeks ago, the party found another god. What else happened?
Aster finally changed her god.
I got rid of the frog.
I found a back room with where the real Wizard of Oz is.
Oh yeah, we gotta go kill the real Wizard of Oz.
Some gods shifted hands.
Nostrana has a floating skull pet.
Yeah.
That he sounds very helpful. I don't trust him.
I know so much about the tomb.
I'm sure you do, buddy.
You know what, Suzuki?
Mm-hmm.
I fail to remember that given that I have the Channel Divinity and Fabricate, I was supposed to have a lot of things on queue to make. I don't remember, and it was a hassle to like recollect all the scrap metal and stuff like that. I guess at some point I'm gonna do it. I should be doing it right now, but I don't feel like it right now.
That is fair.
Like
technically with fabricate. Yeah, carry on, yes.
it's like the feeling of I should be maxing.
I should be doing this, but
Yeah.
understandable.
My brain does that.
Okay. So, but with that,
Killed Rush already, so I can have another character.
So you don't have to worry about that.
sometimes too much having too much of an open-ended ability is a bit problematic.
Yeah.
Okay, so with new gods reshuffled and acquired, where would the party like to go next?
Well, there's one room we haven't checked. Here. And then there's the behind-the-scenes room that we found Goldboy in.
It has also another door to somewhere.
Wasn't it like stairs or something?
Okay. I don't know. Remember.
I can't remember.
It had a way to another place.
Okay. I mean, I can. This is information that I think only Rashi went that far in, if I'm correct. So Rashi would know that there was just a short flight of stairs down to where Yaka was. Then there was a narrow passage that kind of curved a bit to where kind of like it's near where the washing machine that Esther knows about. And in that small little I can't think of a better term for it. Inside the small chamber that what appears to be a control panel is, there was a door. A stone, your standard D&D stone door. But if I recall correctly, Rashi didn't really examine the door. Rashi just came in, saw everything, and just kind of left.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And there's also I think the only thing left on this floor. Yeah, there's also the double doors that's just outside this particular chamber. That goes towards the west or the left side of the map.
So what are we gonna do?
Who is steering the Roy bot?
And for just for convenience sake, I'll say that I'll probably just give it to whoever has control of it.
I have control of it. I can make it move.
Actually, a bunch of people can control. Roy.
Yes, I think all of us have had control of Roy Bot.
except for core stuff, I think at this
Yep.
point. So let's
I
just say Silver, you have control of Roy until further notice.
I once had control of the Crew's character sheet. Never more.
Having been the DM and seen Roy's character sheets.
Yeah, but then I had time to, fix and tidy things up.
Rewrite it completely, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so anyway, what's the party? What is the party's plan right now?
What do we want to do?
Well, which door do we want to go investigate?
I mean, we're close to a door right now, so it's probably best to continue where we already are.
Counterpoint. I bet this door is gonna lead to something that takes a long time, and the other seems to be a shortest thing. I will go for the shortest thing first.
I thought I was the shorter thing.
Well, the odds of that.
I think he was referring to shorter in time, not shorter in height.
I could make argument on both points.
Well, you see,
I grab Grave at the shoulders and move here.
Okay.
Just pick Gray up and move him down the hall.
Yep.
squeeze.
Ta-da!
Washing machine.
So this room is very small. It's barely enough for having just like 4 of you. Somebody will have to wait in the crawlway. So just to reiterate, there's a level on the wall. There's a set of levels on the wall indicated by the single level on the map. There's a piece of glass towards the south, which if you look through it, you will see the opening in the floor. Okay, and then towards the north, you see a door.
It is flu season.
Can we sabotage the levers?
How would you like to sabotage the levels?
Pouring lots and lots of mayonnaise into them.
I mean,
If
our biggest goal is to reach Tesseract and finish this, and no one else get inside, and that's the best way of finish this washing machinery. And Reshi gets a thumbs up.
Aster pours copious amounts of mayo into the gears where the levers connect to the wall.
sure.
Rashi still with the thumbs up and the smile. Kinda gets a tick in the eye.
Mess.
Gray idly pokes the door beside himself.
How about we try the door?
Nothing happens.
Is there a doorknob?
There is not.
Maybe
And
we should
upon
move.
taking a look, while it is obviously a door, there doesn't seem to be a handle or keyhole of any sort.
Maybe we should play with the levers.
They're covered in mayo.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a lever. Let's say second lever.
So upon pulling the lever, you hear a grinding noise behind you as the the hole over the pit seals up, and you begin to hear a loud mechanical grinding noise coming from beneath your feet.
You turn the washing machine on.
We don't have a full laundry set yet.
Well,
Okay,
then turn
so
it off.
Mhm.
I pulled the lever back where it was.
The grinding noise continues. And it's beginning to it begins echoing into this particular chamber, and it's getting very loud.
What I don't get, start yelling for the noise, is why, like I assume there has a similar room for other traps, but why we can access this one? Like if that's the door for the background scenery stuff, why is that door on that side of the room and not in the other? Is this poorly architecture design?
Possibly.
Well, maybe we just weren't supposed to find this one. And somebody just forgot to put the cover back on correctly. Maybe we should file a complaint. File a complaint for the maintenance people not doing their job.
You know what would be really fun? If we could see behind the doors, so to speak. Like, imagine all the stuff that we have go through, all the hidden doors that were there.
It would have only doubled the amount of time we've spent poking stuff. Gray goes to
Yeah,
poke the door again.
Nothing happens.
Does the door like lift up from the bottom or something?
You know, give me an investigation roll.
Sure.
Gray can roll. He said.
Advantage?
There's enough people who in this room who can help out, so go ahead. The door appears to be sealed shut, and you cannot find a way to open it. Like there's no indication of any sort about how this door can possibly open.
Hey Rashi,
mm,
how you doing on that sledgehammer?
step aside.
Have you crafted it yet?
I assume there's not enough space for me to grab the door to lift it.
There's nothing for you to grip onto.
I'm gonna give it one big ass smack and see what happens.
Hold on, I'm trying to recall, find my notes about what happens when you attack something in attack the dungeon itself. Give me a sec.
Doesn't it
I
attack us
have
back?
I have it written down somewhere. Give me a second. But go ahead and roll. Actually, don't bother rolling.
Hey floating
You definitely
head,
hit. Yes.
you know about everything. What about this door?
This door will lead you to the masters of the dungeon.
How do we open it?
You'll have to be part of its crew.
They're like an application.
It's the staff break room.
If you can always apply for one, that's why I understand for master with us. Okay, so Rashi, you are attacking the door. Don't worry, I'll just say you're hit. Give me a wisdom save. Huh. Nice psychic damage as you get rebounded by the dungeon.
When we attack the dungeon attacks our brains back.
I don't have hit points noted in my character sheet for some reason.
Oh yeah, all mine were missing too, so I just give myself full hit points.
Why? What?
I assume that roll 20 get some picked up.
Update.
Oh,
But
that
I do see I do see all my NPCs HP being this correct
That-
though. Strange.
that's gonna ruin someone's night.
Oh yeah.
Like a group that lived a game in the middle of a combat because it was too long.
Uh-huh.
Guess we're all at
Flashbacks
full hit
to
points now.
actually full hit points. I kind of believe that the party would have full hit points because you fought the two flesh golems wearing armor. That's where
Yep.
that was the last combat that the party had before taking a long rest.
Yeah, we
No,
managed to.
no, we fought dead dudes in chains.
Yeah, correct. You fought the dudes in chains, and then you took a long rest and came back to this chamber. The Yaka didn't attack you. You all went into Kubazan's room and did a bunch of stuff, but you avoided the combat encounter completely.
I'm
So
not. I'm not
so the
sure if we
party
rest.
no, I am very sure the party because immediately after that the maintenance crew came in. They cleaned up the two dead bodies and left a sign saying that they'll be back later.
Yeah,
Ah,
we
you're
went up to the
right.
next. Went up. I think the next level and had
You
a
went
rest.
one floor up because you did not want to rest in a beholder's lair.
Exhibit under repair.
Yeah, exhibit under repair was the
Because it takes
sign
forever to
you
make
saw.
flesh columns.
Mhm.
It takes materials and time.
Well, let's go to the other room then, and I don't know. Also, we have in this day extra level because of my aid, right?
Yep, we've
Yes,
got the
and you
extra
aided
15.
yeah, and you aided I can't recall who you aided unfortunately.
I guess me, Gray, and Aster.
Yeah, Aster had
Sounds
one.
about right. The three frontliners. Okay. So you exit the back chambers. Okay. So I thought it was basically a token, so I think need to shift all backs. Alright. So you're back in the hallway.
How to
Facing
approach
the
this
doors.
door? Can you describe the door in any way? Does it add anything of significance?
Okay. So the the pair of doors that you see in front of you is a set of double doors. Upon which the ones that you see on your side is carved with laughing skulls, and it's a
Wait,
hmm?
how do you make a laughing skull? Aren't all
It's an
skulls
artistic
smiling?
choice where the eye sockets are shaped to make it like they are like kind of uh slightly pinched close from laughing.
Like,
Skull.
oh,
So it's not it's not an accurate shape of a skull. It's a caricature of a skull that appears to be laughing and leering.
okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
It's a stylistic choice. Anyway, skulls always looks like they're laughing. Skulls have the widest grin. Or at least to me.
Anyway,
Yes. And I assume Gru will use Roy to do the standard thing. So Roy examining the door will know that it's neither locked or trapped.
Okay. So we can go in.
I open the door. I get on the floor and I do the dinosaur.
Okay.
That's the dance of my people.
I mean, it's also kind of the dance of my people.
Alright, so as you gather together and push open the door. As you push and step through the doors, you are greeted by the warm interior of an inn, a welcome sight after a week of traveling on the road as the party ventures northwards towards Icewind Dale to recover stolen dragon eggs for the frost giants.
But
I don't
what?
think
The,
this is the campaign we're playing.
the interior of the inn is well lit. There's a fireplace burning, and the smell of cooking wafting from the kitchen. An old voice greets the six of you. Welcome to the Hod's Head Inn. I'm Orvex the proprietor. Do make yourselves at home. What can I get for you, fine folk?
Wait, what is Orbex? I I have so many questions. First of all, is this like a baffling, like where did I step into, or does it kind of make sense in my head? We were doing something in this place and we're getting
It
into
makes
an
it.
inn.
You are at the inn. You have spent one entire week traveling on the road to Icewind Dale northwards along the Sword Coast.
Okay,
Yes.
and
Okay.
go ahead, give it.
No, this is just really funny.
And you said Orbex. Is the actual Orbex not with us, right? That I see my party and does include an Orbex.
I'm assuming I'm supposed to see more than just a white
Square.
square.
Hold on.
Yeah, I only see
Hopefully
a
it's
white
just
square.
still loading for you, Silver.
I
Did
only
we
see a white
stumble?
square.
Did we stumble into the beach episode?
Let's see. Is
To
Roll
the onsen
20 F-Wing
episode?
with me right now? I have turned off dynamic lighting, meaning you should just see whatever is here.
I
I
just
think
see a blank page.
I just see blank.
I think we just walk into the secret optional dungeon.
Let's see.
I think it will maybe put us back into the map and put us back again because this is not. It's all visible and nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's try that. Sometimes Roll 20 is just be a butt.
But okay,
Yeah,
now it's
now it's a
better.
black square.
That's an
That's
improvement.
I see a black square.
God damn it.
I was
That's
able
an
to see the bar, but now I see a black. There we go. It's back again.
Now it's a white square again.
white square.
Ay.
Just one
It's a
second.
map
I'm
of.
posting it for you all.
It's just a picture of a
Hey, look, it's a
typical
groove.
picture. It's just a typical picture of a cavern.
Hi,
Ah, I
hi,
see
hi.
it
Sorry
now.
I'm late.
Alright, so how about now? It's just a picture of a. It's just a generic fantasy inn picture that I
Yeah,
Yeah,
found.
yeah, I
yeah, I
see
do
it.
now.
Hey,
Okay.
Gru, we
Hey,
we got tired of playing Tomb of Annihilation, so we started
We are
playing another
starting
game.
a new campaign.
We're playing Ram of the Frost Maiden now.
No, it's a homebrew campaign which you are going to rescue some dragon eggs on behalf of a white dragon.
hey, the sign
Anyway,
says free beer for intelligent people. Does that mean Lestrana gets free beer?
yes.
Aster
Uh,
doesn't.
so okay, so just recap for. Do I just, you know what? I'll just read the entire box text for Gru.
Oh,
Uh,
wait, before you do that, are you there, Gru? Are you up and running or still waking
yeah.
up, pudding? Good thing I asked.
Okay. So the six of you. I'll clarify which six, which are Rashidina, Esther, Roy, Gray, and Siv, and Lestrana. The six of you enter this inn.
Wait, isn't someone missing?
No, Esther, Lestrana, Rashi, Roy, Gray, and Siv. The six of you enter this inn.
Civ.
Yeah, so who's the sixth person we were missing?
That's exactly
There
six.
was a really tall woman with a mask.
Saka. You're thinking of a Saka. We don't have it, but I guess we don't
I have
miss it.
not. I'll let you know. I have not introduced Azaka yet.
Yeah, I assume, Sneaky, that in our minds, unless we start poking around, it's like if I don't think about it, this is normal and safe is normal part of a
Yes,
party.
whatever I said so far is only the truth
Okay.
and the current reality that you know about.
Okay.
Do we know anything about a
FYI,
death curse?
what death curse?
Oh, perfect. We solved it. Human annihilation's over, guys.
Hi,
It was
sorry I'm
fun.
late.
Gru, you're
Sorry
up
I'm late.
for DMing next week. Have a good time. Bye bye.
But what happened? What did I miss?
We solved the puzzle.
There's
We
no
walked
more
through-
death curse.
No,
Oh.
sorry, Gru. If you're here, let Sneaky explain what happened.
Okay, so I think this is something I written when I was really having trouble sleeping from COVID. So this is one of the things that came out from my diseased mind.
Oh no.
So Gru, uh,
Yeah.
to summarize what happened in the past 30 or so minutes, the party went to explore the secret room that the control panel was to spin the washing machine that Esther got trapped in. They discovered that there's a door which they can't open. Tried the brew faucet, got punished for it. And so they decided to go to the other room. And when Rashi pushed open the doors to this other room, how about this? Let me read you the box test, and you try to tell me what you think happened.
Okay.
All right. So once again, as you push and step through the doors, you are greeted by the warm interior of an inn. A welcome sight after a week of traveling on the road as the party ventures northwards towards Icewind Dale to recover stolen dragon eggs from the frost giants. The interior of the inn is well lit, there's a fireplace burning, and the smell of cooking wafting from the kitchen. An old voice greets the six of you. Welcome to Hogshead Inn. I am Orvex the proprietor. Do make yourself at home. What can I get for you fine folk?
Is this? I don't know. I have a feeling that this is a trap. It's like that Black Mercy thing that from that Mongol tried to put Superman through.
I think it's something like that, but at the same thing of for Superman, at first hand, we don't know we're in a
This is
trap.
your reality right now.
This seems perfectly normal, and I think Lestrana may go. The sign says free beer for intelligent people.
Yes. Welcome. Would all of you like a beer?
No thanks,
Not
I don't drink.
smart.
I will love us too though.
I'm not very smart.
I think I'm smart
Orvex
enough to get her a beer.
laughs a bit. Well, it seems that you are us entertaining group. Usually we have our own entertainment, he says as he's tapping the beer. But our dancer and Bar Azaka is currently feeling under the weather, so you just have to make do. Fortunately, my wife does make a very good stew.
Yay, Stu.
Stew all around.
So he as he's tapping the beer, you see kind of a human woman, probably in her 30s or so, come out with a tray with bowls of stew in it, coming over and putting it on your table. And as she does, Alvex comes over with a few mugs of beer, ale, and a glass of water for Rashi, he assumes.
Okay.
Warm food after a week on the road. So nice.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it has been a
Stew.
cold, wet journey over as the winter is beginning to set in.
I
Go
mean,
take
it's a lovely weather outside. I don't know why you guys complain so much.
go take the knife. Go take the stew and the beer and go sit by the fire.
Is there like a wisdom check I can or kind like wisdom or intelligence to see like this feels wrong.
Not right now.
Everything
Gray
feels
walks
very
up to the
pretty.
bar that's as tall as his shoulders and stands on his tippy toes and demands stew.
Oh yeah, I grab the Orvex serves Gray with beer. I take it away from here. I give it to Aster.
Gray only wants
So you
stew.
go. When Orvex's wife came over, she brought enough for everyone. And it's not just your stew, it comes with a bit of sliced bread at the same time.
I asked
Bread.
So there's a bit of carbs to go with the stew.
I asked the wife if she has the bones of the meat.
Sorry, one more time. I didn't catch that.
Like if she has the bones cooked with this meat, with this stew. He likes to chew on things.
Should oh no, the bones have already been is already in the stew.
Oh,
Sorry, I tend to prepare my food early, allowing the bones to gradually melt into the stew itself.
I mean
Mullet
that's
marrow.
tasty.
So the party sits down and have their dinner. Should we say dinner?
Roy
Yeah.
We're to have dinner.
sits. Roy sits down, but he's still like 2000% suspicious.
There's nothing to be suspicious of.
You can say that as much as you like, but I'm still.
Gru can be suspicious. Roy isn't.
Roy is 1000% suspicious. Like this is just like. This is just like.
Roy, you always get suspicious of new taverns. We'll tell you it's not poisoned. Now eat your food.
It's good stew. And the bread is wonderful.
So as you drink the stew, have the beer, either one. It does burn. The beer is stronger than you thought. The stew is is spicier than you thought. Can the party now give me a con save?
Not eat any of it. I was suspicious.
No, you're in part of this.
Just
Anyone give me a con
embrace,
save?
embrace the onsen episode.
Yes. So for David, there's no need to roll for Civ. Civ is here thematically.
Sif is the beast.
Yeah. But you can roll for him if you want, but it doesn't really what's the word here? It doesn't really affect what's going on.
Where's my character sheet?
Yeah, I'm missing Esther.
1 second.
I failed. It's not fair. I was suspicious and still failed it.
There's nothing to be suspicious of.
Yeah, it's just food, dude. Calm down.
Silverfur is
Excellent.
horribly suspicious here.
Oh no, we're gonna die. But just embrace it.
Lastrana, however, we just came in from a long trip. This is a great respite. Certainly beats another night out in the woods in a tent.
Okay, Lestrana, Rashi, Esther, and technically Civ, but Civ doesn't matter here. You're safe. 12 acid damage for the 3 of you.
Oh.
Gray
12.
and 24 acid damage.
Yep.
Acid?
Now, all of you, give me a wisdom save. Lestrana and Esther, you have advantage. Because this is a charm effect.
You said acid, right?
Acid, yes.
Okay.
And so once again, following that, wisdom saves from all of you. Esther and Lestrana have advantage because this is a charm effect.
So the second one is Civ save.
Civ doesn't matter here. Okay,
so
hold on.
Civ is the only smart one.
Okay, what did I wrote down here? Okay. Who are my two highest saves? Esther and Roy. Okay.
Wait, what about Aster?
No, you saved. No,
Oh.
it's I was.
Ah.
It's not.
Oh, okay. Like you said,
Yeah.
who are my two highest saves?
Yeah, correct. You are the highest.
Okay.
Somewhere in the back of Gray's head, Civ is screaming bloody murder.
What the
Oh,
hell's
yeah.
wrong with you, you dumbass?
Okay, hold on. Let me adjust some stuff. Let me adjust some positioning because I need to see what everyone wrote before I can put you all in.
Feeling Civ will be using this as ammo against Gray later.
Uh-huh.
Just be
Okay.
like, hey, remember when you ate the clearly poisoned stew?
So who wrote the lowest? Lestrana. Okay.
Lestrana.
Okay.
Then Gray.
Then Lestrana. Who? Okay. It's in sequence would be Lestrana, Gray, Rashi. Lestrana,
Rashi.
Gray, Rashi, Roy, Ovex, Osaka. Okay. Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. So
Wonderful.
for the two players who made the say a higher say, so Esther and Roy, you
Mm-hmm.
step awake. You find yourself this inside this chamber with
Ah,
with curtains that appear to be slightly dangling above the ceiling. You see your party members all standing in a row in front of a, how do I describe this? In front of what appears to be a boar's head hanging on the wall. A
Could you
large boar
say
head.
could you say that again? Because I sorry but didn't understand what
Uh,
you said.
boar's
okay,
head on the
so
wall.
there is a head of a giant boar mounted on the wall towards the west, where the three of you are queuing in front of.
Thank you.
And
I
it
understand now.
yeah, and it appears to be uh rotting with flesh, blood, and gore
Mm.
dripping down its tusks. You also do see Azaka and Orvex on the floor. You don't know, probably unconscious. Uh, what shocks you the most is that Lestrana has her head inside the boar's mouth and appears to be chewing slowly. So with that, everyone roll me initiative.
Everyone?
Everyone roll me initiative. All 5 of you.
Not all 6?
Hmm? No, in
Oh,
this case it's
now
5.
you roll well.
Okay.
Good for you.
Alright, so all 5
I'm
of
so
you are
mad.
here. Okay, Roy,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Being really upset that we all fell for this obvious trap.
Yes. So,
Okay.
okay, sorry, I apologize. I missed out a few small details. One of which being that Lestrana has her head inside the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Gray and Rashi appear to be holding tankards or some sort.
Oh no.
Yeah. And that's the information you have. So,
Okay,
Roy,
So, does anything happen if like I touch the curtains?
the curtains, you can try.
No, I think I'm just gonna slap the tankard out of Gray's hands.
Okay, so you walk over and I'll
Just
say this will take an action because Gray
yeah,
is really holding onto it.
yeah, just slap it out of his hands.
Alright. Anything else?
No, I'm just like no,
Yeah.
bad. I'm just
So
like no, Gray, bad
this is a
Gray.
bit like a disarming attack. So you disarm it. You disarm the tanker out of Gray's hand. All right.
Sure.
All right. Lestrana. On the start of your turn, you are still drinking very good still, though it might be a bit spicy.
Stew.
Oh no, I don't want to do damage twice. So sorry, yes, inside your brain you're still having that good stew. Outside, for the two of you, Roy and Esther, you see the ball begin to grind its teeth. The Strana takes 17 slashing damage as the ball chews. Now give me your wisdom save with.
Is the boar a trap?
I was gonna say, is this a trap?
Is it? It's
Almost certainly.
It's not a trap. It's not classified as a trap. So 17 slashing and give me your wisdom save with advantage.
Wow.
Hello? 19. Okay. Let's try now. You wake up to dark. No wait, you got dark vision. You wake up to the to the insides of a tongue, teeth, and a throat.
Ah!
But that'll be the end of your turn. So
I can still scream. That's a free action.
Yes, you can. Screaming is a free action. And I'll say you scream loud enough that Roy and Esther, you realize that the Strana is probably awake despite having that hit inside the hog.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay.
Don't have to worry about Lestrana anymore.
She'll be fine.
You can walk this off, right?
Gray and Sif are still having stew. But for the two of you, wait, two? Right, as Lestrana still has a head inside the hog. You see the body of Gray. Sorry, you see Gray. Sorry, not that's a bad wording. You see Gray walk over to the hog and begins drinking the blood that is coming off the hog.
Slap the thing out of his hands.
I know, that's why he went over look it. So can I have a con save from Gray? Okay, so that'll be the full acid damage. So 30 acid damage.
Gray falls asleep and the beast wakes up.
Good.
However you want to handle this, feel free, but Gray has taken way more than half of his max HP and damage. He's down, beast is up.
Okay, you know what? In this case, I'm letting the beast takes over and it's completely fine because the beast had the highest wisdom save at the beginning of this encounter.
Like, you know, I fucking told you so.
Yes, correct. He's like, I told you so. So the beast takes over. The beast is fine, not charmed by what was going on.
Lol.
It also just reminded me that Gray also has a point of exhaustion, but I don't think we made any ability checks so far. Alright. Esther.
Tackle Rashi.
No. So is Lestrana like being like grappled by the hog or?
I mean, if you want to use your action to pull her out, then yeah.
My intention is to move like here, and then 1 second. I need to look at my character sheet.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, Lestrana would be considered as grapple.
Yeah, this is just a very small room, which is the annoying part.
What is Esther trying to do?
Thunderstep Lestrano away. But Thunderstep would hit everyone else in the room, basically.
I mean, theoretically, the doors are open.
Thunderstep is from where the damage takes place from where you teleport from.
Oh, not when it lands. I thought. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's where you
I
teleport
confused it.
from.
I thought it was you land and then it explodes.
No,
Okay.
it's so if Aster stood here and teleported themselves, and Lestrano would hit Azaka, the Beast, and Rashi.
You might not want to hit Azaka.
Yeah. Yeah, Aster's just gonna try to like pull her out of the mouth.
Okay.
Unit should be easy.
So I will say you're contesting against the skull. So not skull, sorry, the hog's head, which doesn't really have stats. So I'll just use its standard DC. So give me a athletics check against the DC. No. Sorry. So you pull, but the head doesn't let go. But as you pull, you can see what's the word? Tear. You can see the skin and flesh on Lestrana's exposed neck begin to tear, as that's how tight it's clamped down.
Ooh.
Oh
So it hurts
no.
like hell. But I'm not saying that Lestrana took damage.
Aster is gonna tell everyone to like move away from Lestrana except for them that is awake, so that they can do the Thunderstep on their next turn.
All right. So that's Esther's turn. Rashi, drinking goods too. Give me a con
It is
save.
goes to.
Yes, as those who are conscious and able to see, you see Rashi raise a tankard to her mouth and drink. Con save. That passes. Half damage then. 12 acid damage. Wisdom save.
Just as Mama used to make.
Oh, you've unlocked the core. You've unlocked memories of playing Cooking Mama.
Rashi, your eyes snap back to focus. You find yourself inside the room. You see the beast, Roy, Esther trying to pull Lestrana out from the skull. And Lestrana almost I'll consider this almost like a Galentine situation. Is that how
Is
Guillotine?
is Orvex and Asaka also in the
They are unconscious on the floor towards the west. But that'll be at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Roy, what are you doing?
Okay. You said Orvix and Azaka are unconscious, or okay. Since knowing that the Aster's planning something, I'm just like walk up to Orvix, kind of drag him all the way to as far as I can from here. How far can I drag? Because keeping in mind that I've got 23 strength right now.
It's not more of a 23 strength, but I believe that when you know what, he's unconscious. You have 23 strength. I say that you still have your full movement. I'm fine with that.
An unconscious person is an object.
Yes, the reason why normally when you grapple and drag is because the person is conscious and usually struggling. Yeah, so Orvex is and Orvex isn't that large of a person. He's actually a kind of scrawny old man.
Yeah, Orvex is light to begin with, and he's not resisting.
Hey Aster, how big is like the damage radius of your Thunderstep? Where do I have to pull him?
So if you two move to here, and the beast moves away, which honestly Aster will just damage the beast if it comes to that.
I will say in Flavor World, I think Roy would just want to have Orbex out of the room.
Yeah, if you can just get him as far away as possible. If I can get in the corner, it'll be fine.
Okay, you know what? I just pull him outside the door. I'm just like, okay, we sit down now. Here.
Okay. So
So I drag Orvix outside the room.
all right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Huh?
Also, it's just your action to pick him up. You see, your bonus action does anything.
Is there something I can sneak attack?
You can't attack the bonus action.
No,
But
I just
okay.
I just like sit down and like, oh, my tummy is rumbly.
Yeah. Your stomach feels awful. Lestrana, you're inside of a mouth, and it's hard to get out.
Mm,
Start punching.
Heal yourself.
yeah, I think I may just do a level 3 cure wounds on myself.
Sure.
Boy, I hope this isn't like and now you take all the damage you've healed trap.
Can you please
That
not
would
say things like
be.
that, Guru?
Shush!
Why
I'm
would you put that
sorry.
out into the universe?
Ugh.
Okay.
That's very
So
weak sauce.
yeah.
This is me rolling, remember?
Alright. So you heal yourself for 13. And bonus action anything?
I don't think there's anything I can shove, so...
I mean, whatever is happening to you is stuck in on a wall, so shoving it probably doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't have any other bonus actions.
Okay. So, end of your turn, the ball begins to chew.
Ouch.
31. Ooh, 31 slashing damage.
Ouch.
How are you doing health wise?
Ouch! That took
That
out
chunk.
half of my remaining hit points.
Mhm.
I am well below half now.
Okay. The beast. What are you doing?
I think
Besides calling Gray a dumbass.
Civ picks up Azaka and drags her out of the room, looping an arm around Rashi on the way.
For what?
You know what? Sure.
So basically, Civ is pulling two people.
Yeah.
Basically, let's get out of Aster's way.
Roar!
Alright. Esther.
Aster is sending a Thunderstep request to Lestrana. Do you accept?
Yes, help!
Aster casts Thunderstep.
Alright.
It does not.
Curiosity, what's the range of the damage on Thunderstep?
10 feet.
Roll
So,
damage.
yeah, so it does 13 plus 3. Or 13 plus 4. It doesn't do the fire damage. I forgot to uncheck the fire damage.
Okay, so it's
DC 16
For-
con save, 17 damage.
I think doesn't have sense. 4 plus 13, 17. Alright.
And Aster and Lestrana teleport to back here because it's 90 feet.
Okay. Just to check, no one is under the charm effect anymore, correct? Yeah, alright.
Nope.
Remind me, like in general, do we have all the eyes for the door or not?
You're missing one.
Ah, this
Maybe.
is
Yeah, that's why we're
That's
That's
how
why
we
we're
open this
investigating.
door.
and then
Rashi's-
Roy's just like, okay, what the fuck was that?
I was having
Roy can do
dinner.
that on his turn. Rashi, what are you doing now?
I was having dinner. What the hell? Give me a second.
You think they were trying to make you dinner, Arashi?
Yeah, this thing is. To be clear, this boar head is made of stone or not?
No, it's rotting. The Strata can tell you in high detail about how fleshy the insides are.
It is very fleshy. I'm gonna throw up now.
And slimy and smells really rank.
Okay, you know what? This is not good. I'm throwing a wall of flame in front of it. Like,
Okay.
Rush is a bit pissed off.
Okay.
This is the area more or less where it burns.
Oh, okay. Alright, roll damage.
Let me read the spell because each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw.
There's no dex saves here, so you can carry. You can just roll me damage.
Okay.
You're hitting furniture essentially.
I hit the damage and then each creature that enters soon here takes damage. Oh wait, a creature takes save when it enters the wall for the system or ends the turn there. So now it hits and then at the end of the turn.
Yes. Yeah, that's enough to kill it. Okay, so you cast your wall of flame, setting it in the position facing the hog's head, boar head. Sorry. And you see it burn the boar head into a crisp, as the remains of burnt flesh and charcoal drop to the floor. At the same time, you also burn away the nearby curtains, which interestingly burst into sparks. And that's the end of this encounter.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
Does
That
it
was
smell like barbecue?
It smells like very bad barbecue because barbecuing bad meat still smells horrible. Sorry, barbecuing meat that's gone bad still smells horrible. To be clear.
Well, that
Is the
was an
beast giving
experience.
control back to is the beast giving control back to Gray?
Nope.
Really? Okay, Gray, give me a charisma save. Yeah, it's still the beast minus off a rage.
Aster will spend 1 point of land hands on each Azaka and Orvex.
That'll be 2 actions, right?
Yes, it'll have to be separate actions.
Okay, so because there's
Wait.
something I'm resolving for Civ, so you will just heal 1 first. Let's just say that it's Azaka, alright?
Okay.
Okay. Rashi, I think you're perceptive enough to realize that there's a similar situation going on with Civ.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Save. I mean, he can resist a bit, but I'm gonna heal Orvex. Is he alive?
If I'm only getting to do
Orvex
one,
is at 0.
if I'm only getting to do one, I'm just gonna spend 5 hit land hands on Azaka, so she's not at just 1.
Okay.
Is he at 0 but dead? Or
No, 0 but
0?
unconscious.
Okay, then cure wounds on him.
Okay. Is Lestrana and Roy planning to do anything? Before letting Civ before we let Grey try to take over his body?
Oh. No, not really.
Alright.
Lestrana's puking.
Alright.
Mm.
Back to the inside world of Grey and Civ. Does Grey want his body back?
I think Civ kind of slumps into a wall and lowers to sit on his arse and just growls under his breath, "Stay down."
All right. And how does Gray react to that?
I mean, he's hurt and confused, and Civ's never fought back before, so he's going to continue to fight.
Then give me a charisma save. The Civ continues control of his body. Please mark off a rage. Now the turn order comes back to her again. Does anybody want to help?
Yeah, enough of that. Yeah, calm emotions. Calm down, buddy.
All right. How about the
I, th-
how about the rest?
I don't know if they need to make a save, actually.
I don't think calm emotion has a save attached to it. I'm not familiar with the spell. I just
Yes.
know that most
Yes,
of the time people just do.
yes, it is. Charisma
So
saving.
Civ makes a charisma save. Yeah, no, Civ fails the charisma save. So, what would you like? What emotion are you trying to suppress in Civ?
Do I need to choose an emotion?
Yeah, because it says suppress effect or alternatively make it indifferent. Yeah. You know what? This is not really what the spell is supposed to do, but we'll just say that it has some. We'll just let it be something that affects.
I feel like uh, calm emotion is one of those spells that it doesn't do actually what everyone thinks it does.
It doesn't do what the name implies it does.
It does what the DM decides it's gonna do.
Yeah.
To be honest.
So I'll say inside the mindscape of Civ and Grey, Civ begins to feel a sense of calm. You are more willing. Civ is more open to accepting Grey in being in control.
Just want
Does
to
any
protect. Can protect better outside.
Yeah, but yeah, I know. Is Steve still there?
we'll find out.
No,
Does
but I wanna say like, can I flavor in the cast of calm emotion? I just hug Steve and pat him what like I would do with Gray.
we'll see. Inside, back into the Civ and Grey's mind. Is Civ willing to give the body back to Grey?
Nope.
Alright.
Wait, didn't calm emotion work?
Does Grey want his body back?
Yep.
Grey, give me a charisma save at advantage. There's no longer a need for Civ to burn any rage points. Grey is now inside the beast. And the beast is on the outside until further notice.
And there's
Okay.
a long, slow exhale, and the beast Civ puts an arm around Rashi. Stalemate. We take turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just don't strain yourself. If you get angry, you're like a candle that burns too fast.
Speaking of candles that burn too fast, Civ is at 30 of 115.
Ooh.
Yeah, Lestrana would also like to take a nap. And she's also still puking. Because that was just disgusting.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's not. I think we wake up not long ago, but how about lunch?
Short rest.
You just see Lestrana turn around and puke some more.
Hmm. Oh.
At least
Oh, that looks
the cleaning crew will have some work to do.
Man, that looks. Man, I don't think we had. I think we had that 3 days ago. It's like casually looking at what Lestrana's throwing up.
Civ
Roy,
points a scaled claw at Roy. Check room for gem. I.
I need to
Oh
sit
yeah.
down for a moment. Roy's just sitting down because he took a lot of damage from that. Ooh.
I'll check it later. Good idea, Civ.
I would say
when Roy doesn't go do it, Civ goes and does it instead, because Civ's assuming the cleaners are going to show up any minute now.
Okay, so Civ examines the remains of this burning barhead. Inside the remains, you find several skulls. One of which is wearing a pair of gold spectacles. There's another one with a leather eye patch that is inlaid with a gem. There appears to be one with a very beautiful hairpin still attached to whatever hairs left on the scalp, as well as a pink crystal eye.
And so basically the 10 minutes pass, and then Civ slumps back over here, sits down with 4 skulls in its arms, and just kind of dumps them in Roy's lap. Organize. And then curls up in a ball, chewing on his tail.
Royce.
Yeah, there's 3 skulls of various decay on your lap, along with the pink crystal eye.
Hey,
Let me have crystal eye and add it to his bag.
Yeah, let me have those, and I'm gonna grab the other things and start identifying.
Just okay.
Roy internally is just like, wow, this guy's a dick.
Sorry. So the items do not appear to be magical, but they do have a bit of value. The gold spectacles are worth 25 gold. The eye patch has a gem that's not of any value. It's not a spell casting component type of gem. It's just a bloodstone, 50 GP. And the hairpin is made of platinum, 75 gold.
How much? The last one?
75 gold. Let me just drop it in.
So we have an entire collection of eyes now.
Yeah, and I would say, what is Rashi's medicine? Like?
My medicine is +8.
Okay, then I will ask for a roll. You quickly can tell that the owners of these skulls were decapitated.
Probably by the head.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hooray for instant kill, no saves. Encounters.
Wait a second.
Is hooray the correct word?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
David.
Yo.
For ease of my life, what stats does Civ and Grey have difference?
Civ has a higher strength, lower dex, higher con, lower intelligence.
So everything.
But they have the same wisdom and charisma.
Oh my god, why are you doing this to me?
I suggested from the start.
Track the stats separately.
You can just track him as a pet if you want.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. You need. We need Grey back.
For the sake of your spreadsheet. Okay, so while the party is having a short rest, let's have the players take a real life short break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kawasta.
Alright, see you guys in a bit.
Okay.
I see that David posted a picture of us with an alchemy jar.
Was there mayonnaise?
Look in the Arter Memes channel.
Yep. Yeah.
I am back.
I'm not ready to fight a beholder.
I mean, that's kind of assuming you make it to the beholder.
We just have to go back the way we came.
Alright, Azaka and Alvex are also resting, so let me just roll the hit dice for them.
Yeah, I almost rolled all my hit dice. I'm at 80 hit points now.
Azaka's currently at 5, so... Jesus, 9... 14... 21... Okay, 28...
She only has a D4 hit die?
No, she's supposed to have a D8. Okay, I'm just rerolling it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, reroll those because it's rolling a D4.
Yeah. Okay, that's much better. 16... 22... 32... 42, okay. So she has a bit more than I had just now. Okay. She's not at full, but yeah.
Not a full, but good enough.
Good enough. All Vex also has a D8. Rangers have D8s, right? Rangers?
Rangers have a D8, yes.
Okay,
Actually,
then
Rangers
all...
have a D10.
God damn it. I thought... never mind.
I mean, you can... Yeah, Rangers have a D10 hit die just like fighters do.
Ah, okay, it's fine. Azaka is at 5. 18. 29. 33. She has actually less HP than just now. The previous roll with the D8s I got 42 HP total. The ones with D10s I got 41. Okay. Orvex is technically a rogue, so that's a D8.
Yes.
Okay. he has no con, so there's a +0. 5. Wait, Rashi healed him for 10, so 18. $21. Okay, Orvex is at full, but he ran out of hit dice. Okay.
Yeah, barbarians have a D12. Fighters, paladins, and rangers have D10s. I believe it's wizards and warlocks who have the D6.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else has a D8.
Yep.
If they don't have a class, medium creatures have a D8.
Anyway, that encounter is something that I kind of thought of when I was having COVID, so I hope it was the least interesting.
Oh,
I had fun.
my life flashed before my... Lestrada's life flashed before my eyes. And I'm not sure if Lestrana actually had anything to eat during the short rest.
Might be vegetarian for a few days.
Especially anything that looks fleshy.
Fleshy or smells kind of raw.
Yeah. Might turn her stomach for a few days.
So, is everyone back?
I think
Hi.
so. I don't know if Quast has spoken. I'm gonna say Quast is not back.
Yeah, I haven't
You?
heard of Kawast or a Gru.
Because then we can discuss Beholder strategy.
Well, first of all, you get this old classic PC/Super Nintendo game.
You're fired.
I mean, I killed Snarky, so I think we're all fired.
I return. I apologize. I return.
It's okay. We're still waiting for Quast to come kill me for making his life complicated.
I mean, what's likely to get him? What's likely to upset him more? Even more complicated record keeping, or being, or just like this thing is down to 1 hit point. Anything you roll will kill it, but let's roll for damage. And you're just like, nah, I won't roll for damage.
I'm pretty sure you did that multiple times.
I did that once. Excuse me. Once, and his reaction was exactly what I expected it to be. He just went, "You son of a bitch."
You roll for damage. There's no kill like overkill.
You know, there's just like, you know, the satisfaction of knowing that you've scored a kill. There's no need to do a song and dance about it.
There's no kill like overkill.
Overkill.
There's no kill, I know.
No. Yes, thank you for
God.
doing.
Oh dear.
Thank you for.
I
doing,
had that in my
Annie.
head before you said there's no need to do
Annie,
a
get
song
your
and
gun.
dance about it.
I think I
Well,
heard Quast.
Yeah, I come back to that.
I apologize. As the DM, I apologize.
Oh my god.
So, we have the 10 eyeballs.
No, wait.
Alright.
I need a banter. So, we're gonna finish this game. But everyone's gonna go their separate ways. And in like 6 months, we're gonna end up in a tavern in Icewind Dale, and everyone's gonna have the worst flashbacks ever.
And we're all just
Roy
gonna
will
run
prob-
screaming out of the tavern.
Roy's probably gonna give up drinking for this exact reason.
It's like Final Destination kind of vibe.
Alright. So the party takes a short rest. So does Azaka and Orvex.
Are they cool?
They are. They seem to be. You know what? Give me an insight check. They appear to be
Damn it.
quiet and. Yeah, they appear to be
Oh
very
wait,
quiet.
if this is a short rest, I'm gonna burn some hit die so that I can heal myself.
So, Aster was
One.
a dancer? No,
Azaka.
Asaka. I said that. Asaka was a dancer?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Can we please not talk about it, Rashi?
You see Azaka kind of turn away from you.
Meanwhile, finishing the short rest, the beast's claws extend an extra 4 inches.
The fuck?
He can climb on walls now.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to BRB.
The only useful mode of bestial soul.
Well,
Cause
no,
it's
the
a
long
totem.
jump, a 28 would be pretty cool as well.
That's true. And the other one is kind of setting dependent. There's a lot of underwater exploration.
And Civ quietly climbs up onto the roof and sits down.
Yeah, but for my own beast barbarian in Curse of Strahd, I didn't have to use any of the other modes. It's mostly wall climb.
Yeah, the wall climb seems like the most usable one. The long jump is amazing in situations.
No, I'm back.
Yeah. And
Welcome
swimming
back.
is campaign dependent.
Everything's
you're-
good with Mum?
What if you're invading a underwater prison in the Gulf of Mexico?
Well, then I'll have to take a long rest before I can change to swim speed.
No.
Okay. So, is there anything else you'd like to do during this short rest?
Discuss what we're gonna do about the beholder, or if we're just gonna ignore it. Which is an option, I think.
It's so weird that this whole convoluted thing to meet the beholder doesn't have to do anything with going down.
Yeah, we could just
The
go
two.
down. We could just go down and not go see the beholder.
I don't understand that.
I think that it's trying to. I think it's supposed to be trying to lure us into going in there, assuming that we're gonna want whatever treasures inside. And then the beholder murders us and we die horribly.
On the other hand, could be that going straight down is a trap and the correct path is behind the difficult to open door.
Well, if we're gonna fight a beholder, we need to talk strategy. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is I cast darkness on my shield and stand in melee range of it as much as possible so that it can't see anything. If it moves its anti-magic cone on top of me to suppress the darkness, it can only melee me because it can't shoot its spells into its, or it can't shoot its eye beams into its cone. And if it doesn't, it is blind and can't do anything really.
Mm.
Does the things don't work if you don't see?
He can only shoot, according to our reputable guide Volvo.
Who is completely trustworthy.
But
Mhm.
i.e. the Monster Manual and Volvo's Guide to Monsters. Beholders have to be able to see the target to shoot them with their eye beams. And they, for some reason, the giant eye monster can't see in magical darkness.
It's balancing.
Seems like a really, if I was watching, I was creating a giant eye monster, it would have true sight.
I mean, I have the spell that can make him blind too.
Yeah, if we can cast blindness on him, that would also help.
If I could also just aim for the bit for the eye and try to blind it that way.
Called attacks are not a thing in 5e.
Fuck. Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Strictly speaking, even the only class that can somewhat do a card attack is the Battle Master.
It's an optional rule very few DMs use.
And I assume that Snarky is not going to allow it.
No.
The way I look at it is if I allowed called shots every single time an enemy wanted just decapitate you and get the fight over with, they would.
Yeah.
I mean, is a beholder from this world or is it otherworldly?
Both.
Are you gonna try
There
to
are
banish
beholders
it?
native to Faerun. There's also different type of beholders that are outside of Faerun.
I could
Are you-
just make it go away.
Oh yeah, you could try casting banish on it, couldn't you? I guess worst case scenario, it would wind up in the murder room and then it would be on a different floor.
Hmm.
Or it will fail the murder puzzle and it'll get destroyed that way.
What? Remind us, DM. How did we make stop the liar action that we talked with the beholder? Right? We agreed on something.
I think someone went to attack the mode.
That's how we activated it.
Yeah. Somebody, and I'm just gonna say who.
Yeah,
Use
somebody
No,
a
no,
broke
magic
it.
staff.
I know that part, and then got angry, and then we said something to it, and that's how it calmed down.
Maybe, we don't know.
I think we said something. I think it was something along the lines of, "We want to kill Acerek. And if we do that, you can get out of here. You won't have to be trapped."
Oh yeah. Why don't we go on that line? What if we open the door and tell them that they're free?
Can't we do that once we get rid of the death curse?
Yes, but how do you feel if you got promised to be released and then not be?
We'll release him once we have nothing else to do in the tomb and it's safe to leave the tomb.
But from their point of view, what if we die?
From our point of view, what's stopping him from just murdering us is once we open the door.
I mean, they could start doing things with the monster right now.
I mean, instead of saying that he is free, we could, go defeat Acerek like we said we were going to do, and then he would be free.
Yeah, you can't like teleport out of this place. We've found out.
Multiple times.
So
Look,
if you banish him, it'll probably send him to.
Look,
the...
all I'm saying is that the player didn't remember it at an opportune time. But if we said like, hey, let's be buddies and we can help each other, and that's why they stopped attacking us. I and Rashi feel bad of now thinking of either killing it or just after collecting all the eyes, just leaving be there and not opening the door right away.
I believe, based on Snarky's description, it did not communicate with us whether it accepted our terms or not.
That's correct.
Also, one second, my chicken nuggets are here. I'll still have my headset on.
And
Civ has no dice in this game.
Yeah, and there's also the fact that we said we were going to kill a Sarek and free them. We haven't done the first part of killed the Archlich that's in charge here, keeping everything
No,
here.
that doesn't ring any like weight on my on what I'm thinking. Sorry. Um. So you guys want to either go for open the door and go for a fight, or don't open it.
We should assume that there's going to be a fight if we open it.
Mm,
Beholders are not known for
being peaceful.
yeah.
Polite social behavior.
What if we open the door, not assuming a fight, but be ready for one if it comes up?
Then I feel like that would mean that would make the beholder would just be like, sweet free combat actions.
All right. So
Nix, help me out.
yes. Okay.
I don't want to confuse myself.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know if Rashi should feel like, yeah, this is another block in the way of getting through this thing and we go in fighting, or if we said something in regards of let's be on the same team and now we're being dicks. I don't remember if that came through or not. Can they help me out on, because Rashi would remember.
Okay. So there has been very limited interactions between the party and the beholder. You do have the party has not discerned the intentions of the beholder. You do not know what it wants or what it is doing within the tomb. What you do know is that this entire floor appears to be its lair, and certain actions of upon disturbing it will cause it to be hostile. So in a way, even Rashi does not know whether this beholder is hostile towards the party or not.
Okay. Think then I will vote for. I will go expecting a fight, but like, let's hope it's not.
That would probably be for the best.
Alternatively, we could just go down the stairs.
That's also true.
I feel like that's a waste after collecting all the Dragon Balls.
We got all the other loot that we found on this floor. All the gods and everything.
What if it's a god inside that?
Well, that god's gonna have to wait.
I feel like whatever it's... Nah, that's too metagaming. Metagaming me would say whatever loot is there, it's higher than whatever we found.
Well, up to you guys.
Let's. I would rather just like. We should probably end this as soon as we can. So it's best to just anticipate the fight, get into position, and then roll as many dice as possible.
Oh, speaking of rolling dice, I just remember something for Rashi.
Oh no.
Did you remember to recharge your Staff of Striking? Because you burn away all 10 charges the first time you use it.
Yeah,
and then
no.
you took a long rest. Yeah.
Yeah, and I grab it all back.
Okay. Just checking.
It's up to 10.
All right. Okay. So how does Lestrana and Sif feel about the current situation? Since I have not heard for the two of you.
I think Gray is on Rashi's side, even as she waffles on her opinions, and Civ does not give a half of a fuck.
Fair enough.
Lestrana's like, well, we tentatively said that we'd be friends, but we don't know if it's friends. So maybe we just go down the stairs and we talk to it later.
Does anyone vote the same way, Lestrana?
Aster.
So we have two votes. So we have 2 votes for just going down. I vote going to the room and assume fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I vote
assume
fighting.
So we have a tie because Sif is abstaining. Correct?
If it's abstaining, god damn it.
Yeah.
But Gray is on your side.
Gray is not around to make his opinions. Spiritually, he's on Rashi's side.
Are we allowing in absentia votes?
Sure, why not? This is D&D.
Okay, so that means, like, hey, Sev, what does Gray say?
He keeps saying, yeah, anytime Rashi says anything. He's basically acting like a hype man.
But did he say yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. What if we leave it to our roll, guys?
So yeah, flip a coin on it.
Heads go to the beholder, tails go downstairs.
Even beholder, odd, downstairs.
Sure,
Okay.
even beholder odds downstairs. Who wants to roll a d20?
Not me.
Steve, who is impartial?
Sorry, who?
Steve, who is impartial?
Steve isn't here. They're too impartial.
Guess we're on a fed beholder.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Roll
both are
beholder.
valid choices. Either way.
What do you say, Shrinky?
I'm just saying that either choice is both valid. There are fair concerns on both sides of this coin, of whether you want to avoid this encounter or engage it. Okay. So you're heading over to the entrance of the beholder's room, correct?
Yerp.
Okay. Assuming you're taking the super safe route, given that
Civ can carry someone.
yeah, Sif can help ferry people over with his climb speed. So I'll say you make it. I'll put you guys in you're in the clay golem room. I'll put you all there, and you can slowly decide where you want to move from there.
Okay.
All right. So just let me drag you guys over. You'll be at the southish part of the map, the southwest part of the map.
That trip went really quickly. It felt like we just immediately appeared here.
I'll move Gray. I'll move Gray closer. Yeah.
Fast travel.
Yeah. Yeah, fast travel, but in game it took like 45 minutes, an hour for you to tread carefully over here. And you do the entire, okay, we are quickly going to force our way through this door carefully, and that'll be fine, yeah. So once again, for Rashi who's in front, Esther who's in front,
Aster's got the gems.
yeah. So you see, once again, you see a door with a mirror in the center of it, with 10 slots encircling this mirror.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Place the crystal gems we found in the holes.
All right. So, are you doing it?
Wait, before you put the last one in, Roy Roy hides so that he can kind of surprise
You are in a
the beholder.
corridor.
Surrounded by mold.
Surrounded by mold, all with eyes.
Oh shit, you're no fun.
Yeah, besides,
I'm sorry?
if you hit around that corner, you're probably not going to be able to move into range to actually shoot anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought it was worth a shot.
Okay. So, Esther is placing the gems, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as you pick up the first gem, the color doesn't matter. You notice that the reflection in the mirror changes. It was once reflecting your face, but as you pick up the first gem and approach the mirror, it changes. The reflection changes. And the mirror itself shows a different face, one that you do not recognize. You see a emerald-eyed brass dragonborn with a mass of orange hair. On
Wait,
their neck,
a dragon bird with hair?
yeah, with a mass of orange hair. And on their neck is a strange clockwork-like amulet.
Why is Fi in the thing?
Because this is another thing that Snooky wrote when he's high on drugs and suffering from COVID. So, with this change of the reflection, what is Asa planning to do with the gem in their hand?
Put the gem in.
Alright.
Jamming?
Jim, it's adventure.
As you put the gem in, you see the reflection change as this dragonborn's face appears to have a drop in emotion, as though overcome by guilt. Could you give me a wisdom save?
Sure.
Excellent.
Nailed it.
So you slot in the gem successfully. Are you planning to put in another one?
Wait, do I have to do this for every single gem?
The DM is withholding his
Astra will go
withholding
to
the
put
information.
Astra will go to put in another gem.
Alright, so Esther is putting a second gem. Give me a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Holy what?
It gets harder every time.
Oh yeah, I'm not putting in the rest of these.
But anyway, you are putting in the second one, correct? Alright.
Yes, with the 12.
So as you put in the second gem, you watch as the Dragonborn in the reflection drop to their knees. And for the rest of you, you see Esther do the same.
Whoa,
as
hold on.
they are currently. Can Esther give me a charisma save?
At advantage or disadvantage or normal?
No, flat. This is not. This. You'll notice Esther begins to start to cry.
Whoa! I grab her and take it out of the mirror side.
So you
Like
pull Esther back. All right.
Yeah. Let's say we're back here.
Snap back to reality.
It takes about a minute.
That poor dragon boy.
What happened?
Oh no.
Estrada is trying to comfort Aster.
You were Esther was overcome by emotions that they did not understand.
Something about a cat.
Okay, let me just note that down. Okay. So that's 2 eyes inserted.
I'm thinking this isn't worth it, guys.
Let me give it a try and see how it goes. I try to put one in there.
Alright, so as you pick out a gem and push the mirror. Okay, I wrote down that. You see the reflection changes. You see a sharp-eyed stout dwarf with a white ponytail and a braided beard, carrying a cane.
Our farmer.
As you see flashes of lightning behind him.
I assume the description in the WotC book doesn't say grab characters from previous campaign.
Once
Remember, you
again,
said
this
was
is something that Snuggy thought of when he's suffering from COVID.
the GM
I-
has the GM
So you're
can edit the campaign at their description.
So did you? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm in for this. Don't worry about it, Snooky.
So you were suffering from COVID. And you decided, how do I make my group, my party suffer?
I don't think you are suffering yet.
I'm having a fever dream. How can I put that in paper?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. What kind of horrible things can I unleash on people?
The privilege of being a GM is that I get to put players in interesting situations.
It's okay, at least it's not Frost Giants again.
Anyway, back to Rashi, who is
Shots
holding
fired.
onto a gem. So I assume you're slotting it in?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom save.
Jesus.
Okay, so I don't even have to ask for a second one. Give me a second. I have to record all this down for myself.
I was thinking, no, I'm strong. I have +9. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. TM.
Okay, so as you slot in this eye, the reflection of the dwarf shows him at first excited, very lively, as he slowly begins to come to a halt and freeze. You begin to turn to the party, kind of intending to grab another gem, but you realize your movement is slow, as though time is flowing differently from you. For the rest of the party, you see Rashi turn towards you very, very slowly. Mechanically, for Costa, until further notice, Rashi is permanently slowed.
With the spell slow or
The
only
spell
half
slow.
speed?
The spell slow.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are not
You
fighting.
are permanently slowed until further notice, or unless you want to try something.
I don't think we should fight a beholder when you literally get 1/3 of an action each turn.
Oh, shit. What was slowed, half movement, no reactions,
You
bonus
get
action or action, minus
You
2
get
AC.
a action or bonus action, -2 to your AC, half movement, and if you're trying to cast a spell, it takes extra turn. I believe it's the whole thing about slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brutal thing to put on a caster.
I don't think it takes extra turn. It requires you to roll concentration, and if you fail
So-
the concentration, the spell's lost.
Something like disadvantage on dex.
Oh, that's not disadvantage. Okay, so this is as written. The target speed is halved, -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. There's no disadvantage. It's just your dexterity saving throws have a -2.
Okay.
You can't use reactions. You can only use an action or bonus action, not both. You cannot make more than one melee or range attack during its turn. If you attempt to cast a spell that has a casting time of one action, roll a d20. On 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the next turn, and you must use an action on that turn to complete the spell. There's nothing about concentration regarding holding concentration on the spell, so I'm just going to ignore that part. And yeah,
You know when I said jokingly that you need to kill Rashi, what's a joke, right?
you said that just now. I had this encounter planned like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, very slowly I say like, this is not worth, guys.
Aster pulls out some of the diamond dust. Maybe greater restoration on yourself, buddy.
Get me out of here, please.
Civ picks Rashi up and pulls her out to the glass floor. Does Rashi resist?
No. I was thinking, do we want to waste a greater restoration if it works or not?
You're currently half a character.
I'm gonna cast greater restoration.
Wait, where is Civ? Oh, Civ is on the glass floor. All right. Sorry.
Greater restoration myself.
Roll me your spell casting.
That's just my spell casting modifier, right? Without
That would be a
this.
spell casting modifier, so wisdom plus proficiency.
No, it's not proficient. It's not plus proficiency. I know this.
Oh
because...
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Then roll me a spell casting modifier.
It fails.
You are still talking slowly. Yeah.
Maybe we should go rest and see if it helps Rashi. Sleep sometimes helps things.
Do you want to put in more eyes?
Well, Silverfur would love to see Sky. Lestrana has no interest in such things.
I wonder who those people you keep seeing are.
No, you'll probably see some big metal dude.
And a dumbass.
If you're interested, I also have written stuff for both Orvex and Asaka if you wish to use them.
You just pick NPCs from the other campaign for them?
No, they're all different versions of me. Like, there's no guarantee they come from David's campaign. It's just characters who I have that I figure have what's the word? Characters from previous campaigns who fit the curse I'm throwing at all of you. And my NPCs. Yeah, so not necessarily it will be from Volmas. Yeah. It's just that so far the 2 people who went up were
So what would have happened to Aster if I would have failed that save?
You did feel the save.
Oh, what happened to just being sad?
Not yet. So some curses are immediate, some curses take time.
Oh no.
You don't know yet. So, does anybody else want to try? I or you're like, you know what? Let's just leave. I find it either.
In for a penny, in for a penny, in for a pound. Roy steps up.
Alright, thank you very
Time
much.
to start slotting in eyeballs.
So
I
this
don't
is the
want
4th eye. This is the 4th one. So picking up an eyeball and walking over to the mirror,
What's up?
you see a short-haired male human. Looks fairly fit, but of middle age. Hair on the sides of his head has been shaved. Looks fairly robust, but is coughing slightly because he didn't put points into con.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck me. You're gonna make me kill Sage again?
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but yes, that was my plan. Like I said, I choose. It doesn't have to be a specific campaign.
Oh, fuck
Ah.
this game. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna just like ignore it and then just like jam the eyeball in.
Yeah, you don't know who this person is.
Yeah. Who the hell is this guy? I don't know him from Adam.
You missed the save.
Oh, poor Sage. Okay, just jam on the gas.
Have you rolled?
Okay. Oh, sorry, what do I roll? Just a wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yeah.
Okay, wisdom save it is.
Ah, why?
This is
Okay,
how we
so-
die.
Are we all
You
just
die
roll?
from Stucky's fever dream.
Did we all just decide? Okay, when did we meet and decide to roll poorly? Because I don't remember this meeting taking
Okay,
place.
so Roy,
Yo,
as you slot in this 4th gen, you see in the reflection of this male human, scars and claw marks begin to appear across their body, and they begin to bleed a lot.
this guy looks like he was attacked by velociraptors.
And before collapsing to the ground in a pile of blood.
Fine.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Just you're fine. Next one.
You. Mhm.
I guess from the we don't see Roy, so for the exterior, Roy seems fine thus far.
Give me. Are you looking at Roy?
Yes, we are all in this.
Okay, give me either a medicine or perception, whichever makes you happier.
Medicine.
Alright. As Roy walks back from the mirror, because I assume you're sending 1% time at this point, you notice that some of the bruises and cuts that has been sustained over the course of this journey together appear to slowly re-emerge. So despite not being active in combat, Roy looks bruised.
Just
You're
snap
fine.
the backs out of Roy's hand. Give me that, Thomas.
Wait, no. Wait,
Uh,
Rashi's slowed. I can just like whoop.
Yeah, Rashi's still under it fell slow.
Give me that. Okay.
Roy has already walked. Roy has already walked back and is about to.
But seriously,
Mhm.
we're already halfway there.
Yeah, 4 eyes in.
Rachi's already fucked and has the highest wisdom of all.
Aster has depression.
I should continue doing the thing. I vote.
Oh, it's safe when to put in an eye. Is that it?
Civ watched the others do weird shit and picks up an eye and just kind of goes, oh, clunk.
Okay. So anyway, okay.
What a Civ.
So okay. Anyway, that's a fail. But then once again, I get to talk about stuff in the reflection because I wrote this. Civ, as you approach the mirror, you see a human, a blue-eyed, brown-haired human. And as you sort in the gem, you see this human hair turn white as he visibly ages in front of you. Roll me a d4.
Sure.
You age 30 years. Okay, so that's one more.
How long does Cobble lives?
Kobolds
Well-
can live out to 120. I went to do my research. Kobolds are 120.
Well,
Okay.
And Dragonborns can live
Dragonborn
up
are
to
probably 120. Kobolds are like
No,
60.
No. Kobolds are 120. Dragonborns are 80. Dragonborns have a shorter lifespan than Kobold.
We must have been reading opposite sources then, because mine were very much the other way around.
Okay, we'll find out. We'll see if that becomes relevant in the future.
Yeah, well, not critical at this second.
Yeah, probably after the second roll, maybe, but not right now.
I wanted to ask you, Snakes.
Mhm.
I don't
Yes.
remember what you said that happened to Victor when I failed the roll.
Victor slowed and appeared to be frozen in time because that campaign is all timey-wimey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Does Sastra want to pay in the chat?
No.
Sounds like a plan.
Roy goes
Everybody
and
else,
does another one.
everybody else is getting all fucked up. She ain't touching this.
While Astranus is objecting very vehemently, Roy just slots in another one.
Okay, I don't need a save. I just need to adjust some numbers.
Oh.
No, I don't need a save. I just adjusting numbers at this point.
Okay.
All right.
How many we have left?
So that will be number 5. So you still have 5 more.
No, that was number 6.
Yeah.
So 3 more.
All right. Let's see. Roy put in 2. Rashi put in 1. Esther put in 2. Sid put in 1. That was number 6. Yes.
Okay, I grabbed the last 3 and I put them at the same time without looking in the mirror.
Jesus. Hold on. I need a calculator. You're putting in all 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Doubling down on this stupid bet.
All right.
It's tripling down?
Okay. You are feeling very slow and you slowly put in the gems. I'll just say that you see this dwarf's face twist in horror as they realize they can't do anything. Slowly twist in horror. Alright. All 10 gems are in.
I'm not like double or triple slowed.
No, there's no such thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but there's something else going on that I have not revealed to the party yet. But anyway.
Fuck.
Yeah, I assume so.
Mhm. So what's the plan?
Did
The door is still
did
closed.
Rashi
Yeah.
try to use restoration? No.
They tried to remove curse once. And I made, if case you're wondering, I made Rashi do a roll for it. Because
So
that's the type
whatever,
of process going on.
yeah, whatever it is equivalent to a spell at least level 6.
No, it's more of a remove curse. Strictly speaking, doesn't care about DC.
But greater restoration. Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a great. Same thing for greater restoration. I am ruling this curse differently from how curses usually work in the game.
Right.
Because this is tied to a deja vu, so that you have no idea what's going on about.
So shall we go in or shall we rest?
I don't think this is worth it.
I don't think we're in condition to deal with anything that's through there.
Okay, so I was gonna say like, oh, but we already suffered through all this. We may as well, but like, no, that's a gamble. I'm not going to sunk cost this. Yes, I was about to say gambler's fallacy. I'm not gonna sunk cost fallacy this. Uh, oh, this was horrible.
Thank
all
you.
right. What are our alternatives? I'm going to
Going
ignore that.
downstairs.
Thank you.
Going downstairs, taking a long rest. There are many options you can do.
We can take a long rest, which is probably advisable regardless of what else we decide to do.
We can spam remove curse with all of our spell slots that can be remove curse
That is true.
until someone rolls high enough.
Yeah, because we might as well the solution of this curse be inside that room.
And like if we go in and fight a beholder with people being slowed and old
2 unknown effects.
and depressed. Depression's a heck of depression.
Yes. Only one person here is unaffected by a curse, and we are not in a condition to go fight anything in there.
Aster points at the floating skull.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Civ's technically exhausted as well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not in a condition.
If we're at that point, we're not in a condition of being here, like at all.
I mean, maybe we'll get better with some rest, but
And a
right
lot of
now we're
spell
not in a
slots.
condition to continue.
I just pointed it out there because I don't care for either way, but just all the information on the table. I don't need it the rest, and we 3 will lose 15 HP if we rest.
I mean, you'll get that spell slot back though. So
Yeah, that's fair.
it doesn't really change anything. You can just cast the spell again.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
So who knows remove curse?
I raise my hand.
Can Lestrana prepare remove curse?
8 seconds later, Rashi's hand gets up.
What level of spell is remove curse?
3rd.
Remove curse is not on my spell list.
So we're literally at Rashi's mercy.
Yeah.
So definitely the first person that Rashi needs to get. Okay, so we should spend the rest of Rashi's spell slot on getting Rashi uncursed, and then take a rest.
She says, "I know curse spell."
12 seconds later.
Can Aster provide assistance on the magic check roll that Rashi has to make?
No.
Since it is a skill check. Okay.
I mean, this is a grace from the DM that we know remove curse could do something because I just cast Greater Restoration and
And then,
got the roll.
and then Snarky said remove curse.
Yeah.
Because I figured that you eventually try it, so I just brought it up.
So I cast remove curse on myself.
Roll me a wisdom. Okay.
Do I feel anything good or bad happening?
You feel slightly lighter, but not by much.
How many
But
spell
as
slots
you do
you
so, you hear a creaking noise coming from the gate. Is Sif there? Or is Sif back in the main room?
Is this before or after rest?
You have not rested yet.
Then it's still Civ.
Okay. You hear the party hears a grinding noise coming from where the door was. Sounds like it's lowering.
Can someone go and check it? It could take me a while.
I'm too sad.
Stump.
Roy knocks an arrow and is like, I'm providing covering fire.
So what's the damage?
So Sif, covering fire. Sorry, why damage? Sorry, I was slightly distracted.
Save went to see what was the creaking noise.
The door opened, but Sif doesn't have dark vision, FYI.
Yes, he does.
Wait, Dragonborns? No, wait, right. Sorry, we modified it because
We're
it's a
using the
larger
other
global-
Dragonborn.
Yeah. So, yes, Sif sees the door has lowered, and looking into the room, you can see what appears to be a tall object in the center of this room, but you're not close enough to see the details.
I don't know, kind of gray and shaped thing.
Yeah, it's like a pillar in the center of the room, from what you can tell.
Doesn't see anything moving though, so keep trying, Rashi.
So what was that creaking?
The door opening.
Is it the door is open? Isn't that bad?
It's gonna come out.
Nobody's moving currently.
Should I do this, or should we save the spell slot for probable fight?
Do it.
Do it because if you take 2 turns to cast a spell, your spell slots are useless.
Okay, do it again.
Alright. Okay. You're still slowed.
I don't feel any better or anything. Like, do I feel if the spell did something? I can tell if the spell...
You are feeling that this weight upon you is gradually becoming lighter.
Okay, this is working, but it's taking a lot.
Yeah, hold on. I am moving stuff. Give me a sec.
That's fine.
Okay, so shall I go again?
Yes, until you're not slowed anymore.
I'm using a 4th level one.
I'm a firing my laser.
Okay.
Not good, not fine still.
Still feeling slow.
Another one.
No, before that something else happens. I know it's kind of awkward, but I think I have to end the session here.
Okay.
It's a bit awkward because stuff is gonna happen that is gonna will take a while to resolve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have warned me that in advance. 1 second, I can play the appropriate music for this situation.
No, stop it. He's been trying to play the Yes song for a month now.
Yeah, I mean I know this is a bit awkward place to stop, but because I'll just be frank. The next round is basically rolling for initiative, and this will take a while.
I mean, there's no way we will survive an encounter right now.
Okay, so
it depends on the encounter with what, I guess would be the term. But anyway.
Yeah, and I don't think we are that bad. I think you're a scary cat.
Yeah.
This how
Deaths are
it says it.
permanent.
Famous last word.
Okay. So yeah, so that'll be it for this session. Let's
Important
see,
question.
Yes.
Do we level
Do we
up?
level up?
No.
Chinks.
You
Can we
didn't
laugh?
have the correct versions, David.
It's a different version.
Okay, well, I will see you all later. Remember to update your backup characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing to remind, I wouldn't say most probably. Next Saturday I have an MTG tournament. If I do well, I might be still playing when the time before D&D happens. That's if I do well. I don't
Bring
think so.
home gold.
Mm-hmm. On the other hand, if you come into D&D really salty, it'll be like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. That's
Take
not bad.
care.
Bye-bye, everyone.
I returned down 7 cursors and got to use 4 of them. Yeah. It probably doesn't matter since unless something happens and you have to reinsert the gems, but
Why do we-
for Orvex who have Saw Masashi, Azako has Saw Bottle.
Why do we?
Yeah.
Why does this have to be a Tomb of Annihilation? Why can't we ever be in like the Tomb of really easy encounters that will level you up to level 20 right away?
That's how the game works.
Yeah.
And to be honest, this is very chill compared to other games that are really trying to stress you out.
Oh yeah. This is like significantly less stressful than like original Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Be awesome.
Goodbye, everyone.
Alright.
See you all.
See you.
I am really sorry that I came in late. By the way, I set my alarm and everything, and apparently just I need to get a new clock or something.
You should not go to bed at 2 o'clock when you have D&D at 6.
I went to bed at 12, and then at 2 o'clock I was just lying there, just like, oh, this isn't working.
You posted a meme.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was in bed at 12, and I just couldn't fall asleep.
I know, bodies are bullshit.
Yeah. It's also really quiet because like wife Guru's out of town, and it's like a weird feeling when it's like, okay, this is kind of a relationship specific thing, but it's like it's a bed that you usually share with someone, so it feels really empty when you're by yourself.
So what you're saying is you need to adopt a cat so somebody can bite you occasionally.
Oh, I already have wife Guru. I don't need a cat.
It's the equivalent.
Oh god, wife Guru ate. I had a shrimp okonomiyaki the other day because wife Guru wanted ramen, so we went to her favorite ramen place, and like I took 2 bites, and then she was almost immediately like, "Oh, what's that? That smells good. This is mine now." Didn't even know what it was. Didn't even wait for me to explain it. It was just like, this is mine now. Anyway, I'm going to acquire breakfast.
Take care.
That sounds good.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.